I'm JQ.
Hey, I'm TQ.
We are
The Q Brothers.
That's it.
Bless you, my friend. Bless you.
Just kidding.
I know. Gesundheit. But you're doing that because we're talking about allergies today. And you're looking right now at two of the more allergic guys on earth.
It used to be, yeah. Blooming. It's blooming outside this week.
Yeah, right.
Every flowering tree is flowering this week. It's going crazy.
A lot
of people I know are having trouble. And I used to have tons of trouble during this time. And I'm no longer. But I do take some of these things we got in front of us. So let's get to it. I mean, I think the most important thing for me is absolutely a neti pot or a sinus rinse of some kind with saline. I just feel like getting that stuff out so that at night when you lay down and you're sleeping, you're not breathing it deeper into your sinus cavities is just huge. You know?
Yeah, we've talked about that's not great. That's great not only for allergens, pollen, dust, all that kind of stuff. It's also just most people get sick and infections through their nose.
Yeah.
It's not actually, people are always worried about eating things or whatever. It's actually like you touch something, you rub your nose, you rub your eyes, or you breathe in someone's sneeze or cough or whatever. That's the way you're going to get sick. So, some sort of nasal irrigation is a great idea. I'm a huge fan. I was going to say,
you can use that as well. That does the same thing.
Yeah, well, it's like I don't like to use this. This is like, to me, like the daily use, and when you're sick, you up it. But when I wake up or go to bed, you have that little burn in the back of the throat because it's dripping, and you think, I'm gonna wake up and feel like crap tomorrow with like a
unless I do something right now.
Unless I do something right now, and maybe you're getting a little bit of discoloration in your mucus when you wake up in the morning, to be graphic about it. This is what I use immediately. I keep it in my nightstand.
Also, if you travel and this is annoying to bring with you, this is a mainstay in my little dop kit. So I just use it as like every time before and after an airplane, like stuff that.
And we're going to link up everything here. And I think our goal is to try and say, hey, let's just jump back for a second and say
allergies are different for everybody.
Yeah, but also allergies
for me will not work for you, right?
Correct. So you have to kind of work your way through, which is why we're going to show you a ton of stuff. It's not to say you need it all, but the idea is there are a couple things. Allergies are one of those things for a lot of people. Hey, if you take a prescription medication and it's working for you, then probably you don't need to watch this video. But there's a lot of people like me for whom I would rather use something natural, and when I've taken prescription medications because they got so bad, I had other issues, like I had started to get mouth ulcers and breakdown of mucosal lining, things like that were unpleasant.
Or just a disconnected feeling. Like I've had to take it before, and I had to do a show, and I couldn't think of any rhymes. It was a freestyle show. Like I literally could not think of it.
Oh yeah, that one's famous.
And it was Austin City Limits. That was terrible.
Anyway, so here's another one. Another Irrigator. So we'll link these.
That one actually has some herbal in it too.
Yeah,
it's a herbally fortified.
So our goal was we try to break it down into like 4 different areas:
saline,
irrigation, nasal irrigation, herbal formulas,
homeopathics, and essential oils. So let's go to homeopathics next. So this is an awesome brand, right? Like BioAllers is cool because, like, let's say it's animal hair that you're allergic to. They put homeopathic dilutions of cat hair, of everything, cattle, dog, horse, sheep wool in there, which is really really cool. This is
I just
probably
stick
the
my nose in my dog's fur.
This is probably the best selling one in the store for homeopathics, and it's kind of different from all the others because not only does it just include the homeopathic dilutions of ragweeds, but it also has other things for balancing the immune system. So you're supposed to actually take it a month prior to season beginning. And they say it builds up really well, and that's the one we probably get the best feedback on homeopathic wise.
Yeah, I'm also a big fan of the BHI. It's
a good catch-all.
Just a good catch-all formula.
Especially if you've tried a few and they're very specific and they're not working, give that a try.
Or the Sabadil would be another one. Both of those are good general formulas. And I should say this one has a tree pollen and a grass formula. The BioAllers does, that are both really good. If like I've been tested and I know that trees are my arch enemy. Even though I love them. Like I love looking at trees, I love being around them all times but April through early June.
Yeah.
When they're just like,
They're tough for you.
I'm slapping them around, or they're actually slapping me around. It's really, it's not fun.
Let's do.
Wait, can I just stop with make a special pit stop?
Yeah.
To allergy eye relief from Similasan.
It is amazing.
This is like.
There's no travel without this.
I don't go anywhere. There's one in my car, there's one in my bag, there's one in my dock kit, there's one in my nightstand. And honestly, I probably only use it like 5 to 10 times a year. But when I need it, that is such a bad feeling that I don't want to be more than like 3 steps away from heaven. Like if I could surgically attach one to myself, I would. It's so good. That's how much I love it. So if you get if eye issues are your issue, or you occasionally get that like, you look like you have pink eye or something like that, this is the one.
This is the let's say herbal blends.
Yeah.
This is a great one. So if you're
It's called Alpencraft from Salus Teas.
if you're wheezing at all, this is nice to open you back up and help your breathing get normalized.
Yeah, it's got ribwort, licorice, thyme, bitter fennel, marshmallow, island moss,
Irish moss,
and mallow.
Icelandic moss. Yeah, that'll really open you up.
Yeah, it's really great.
Super nice. We have D-Hist, which is probably the fastest working one of anything on here that I've tried. It works within minutes. You take 3 at once, really, and like if you're like in a panic,
Two.
I know. I'm telling you what I do. I take 3.
This is not advice, by the way.
Because I don't take 2-3 times a day. I take it acute.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyway, but you take this one, it will knock it out. You'll notice within 5 minutes you're starting to feel better.
I've given it to people at the store when they get allergies and they just are impressed. And then
this is sort of a different blend. This is one that like if you're there's a few people
they're coming for me for my allergies.
Yeah. Some people are sensitive to nettle, which is in this. This is a nice blend, herbal blend that does not.
I am sensitive to nettle,
and it's also like incredibly affordable. It's a great combo, and it works awesome.
$8 for
HAS. I think it's hay fever, allergy, sinus is what. Right. They can't put that, but they used to have that. Now they just call it HAS blend or something.
But I'm allergic to nettle. Like when I take nettle, which is nettle. You know, when you're taking herbs, you're taking generally it's
an allopathic.
It's an allopathic medicine. So in other words, it's herbs that have medicinal qualities or active ingredients that are fighting against symptoms. And nettle is a really good antihistamine. It has but it tends for me to like break down mucosal lining.
Yeah, so you get a mouth.
So I need something like this.
Yeah, it's so good.
Some people when they take allergy medications, they get mouth sores, canker sores, things like that. That's me.
So I think maybe the most underrated treatment for allergies and for most problems is aromatherapy. I mean, I think people think, oh, it smells nice in my room, and like.
Well, more and more that's not true. With the amount of people coming in to buy essential oils realize how good it is, but there are still the majority of people in the world who
believe that it's just scent. Do you know what I mean? And so this is like I can't believe
this is called
everyone in the world doesn't have one.
Olbas Inhaler. My brothers and I take this when we ski. We take it all winter. I mean,
one in my pocket almost all year round, you know?
Yeah, you just open this up and it's got essential oils in a little convenient, little kind of like plastic thing with a hole in it so that there's air can pass through so you're able to breathe in the essential oils directly in the nose. And it really is that like cooling, clearing sensation immediately delivered, and you just kind of feel your sinuses go,
no, it's so
good. And then these are beads, and there's a little canvas bag in there. We sell the canvas bags in the store, and they sell like crazy. So we got these refillable ones. So you take the canvas bag, you put these little oil-covered beads in there. When you carry it around with you,
a lot of people put them in their pillowcase.
Yeah, do whatever you want with it. But when it starts to run out, you just go back, open up your jar, pour more of them in there. They're really great. So called Sinus Help. They're just, all of these represent, honestly, we could like cover this couch with the things that we could show you on allergies. So we kind of picked a representative group from each area. Like there are more herbal formulas, there's more ways to irrigate, there's definitely more essential oil formulas, there's way more homeopathics, and we have more eye drops. But we kind of wanted to get into like a way to show you that, look, those are the 4 major areas we kind of think of as if you're going to try and treat yourself, you know, support yourself in a natural way for allergies, those are the things you want to think about. And for some people, maybe it's just the eye drops. Other people just need the homeopathic to give their body that little boost because they're kind of constantly being irritated, but it's not getting crazy. Some people, it's like cleaning out the sinuses is so important because you're dripping all night long and waking up with that sore throat.
And just to like put it in perspective, like it's not like this has been like this one in particular, Similasan, has been studied like crazy. You know, there's been awesome studies on it. There was a Dutch study, and 80% of the people who used it noticed an improvement, and over half marked like a dramatic improvement, which is awesome. You know,
no, it's great.
It's so cool, and absolutely no side effects. That's the thing about homeopathy, that you get the advantage is try a bunch of them until you find one that works, because there are no side effects. You know?
This homeopathic eye drop, this is not scientific. Well, it is to me. It's 100% effective on my eyes all the time. That's, you know, I think they're about to publish I'm about to publish a study
on myself
claiming that because it is so damn good.
All right, well, feel good this spring and this fall and all summer long.
Yeah, depending on what you're allergic to. This may not be your season, but be ready for it when it is, all right?
Thanks for watching.
Check us out at smallflower.com.
Don't forget to subscribe.
And let us know what you think in the comments.
Check out the rest